wish I could find an abandoned boat to restore. Wait a minute. I got one. Okay. Let's see here. The 7. So the last time this thing was registered was 2007. So it's been a long time. It's a Power Cat. I think it's maybe a 16 or 17 footer. Not entirely sure what year it is. I'm still working on getting the title and everything. But the guy does have the title. I just need to go pick it up. Got an Evinrude 140, and the steering and everything still works. It turns, it's fine, it's good. We just don't know if this thing will start and run. Everything's got to be rewired and cleaned up before we can even try to start it. But, you know, came with a couple batteries. It was supposed to come with a trolling motor, and it sat there for years in the guy's yard with the trolling motor on it. And literally the night before I went to go pick it up, they caught somebody on video going and stealing the trolling motor off of it. But that's no big deal because I've got an arrangement made with somebody else to get me their old trolling motor. Yeah, so there we go. This thing, it is beat up, it's all worn out. Prop's in good shape. These had been under the tires. I just found those over there by my truck. So I think while I was at work, somebody tried to steal the boat from me, but then maybe they just got a good look at the inside here and decided not to, because somebody moved the blocks. But there's plants and stuff growing into it in the floorboard. That whole floorboard's gonna need to come out and be replaced. All the carpeting and everything. Fire extinguisher. Yeah, I guess technically I have 2 abandoned boats now. The other one a while back I got from a scrapyard. Somebody was scrapping their little aluminum John boat, but I never did anything with it. I still have it, never did anything with it. And then this one, a friend of mine had it. They used to use it all the time, go out on it. He said it hauled ass. It was super powerful, but then it needed some work done, and they never had a chance to do any of the work. And as you can see, it deteriorated. So it sat on his property for a couple of years, and his homeowners association started hassling him, saying if he didn't get rid of it, they were going to come and get rid of it for him. So he called me, and we worked out a deal, and yeah, I came to pick it up from him. I didn't do a video on it then because I just wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, and I can't really afford to restore it, but I'm going to try anyway. So I partnered up with Greg. Everybody knows Greg, he's in most of my videos. We're going to do a co-ownership thing on it. We're going to split the costs and everything and try to get it up and running. It is going to just take so much work. I mean, all the wires need to be replaced. Who knows if the engine's any good. I know that's what they needed to replace. That thing there, I forget what it's called, but it lifts up the motor. Yeah, they were gonna replace it. They have another one here. I think the one over here is the old one, and that's actually the new one. I don't know. We're probably gonna have to replace them both. So, but yeah, when we got to the property, maybe I should have done a video on it. I've actually had this thing here since October, which was like 12, almost a year, 10 months. So yeah, when we got there to pick it up, the trailer, which at the very least the trailer is still good and functional, and we can at least do that. If we decide not to restore it, we can scrap the boat or sell it and like reuse the trailer or sell the trailer. The trailer's perfectly good. But when we got there, the jack stand or whatever at the front of the trailer, it was actually all the way down. The front of the trailer was just on the ground, so the boat was leaning forward. And it wasn't covered, so it filled with water every time it rained. Like, this thing was basically a sunken boat. Like, the water, I don't know if you can see any water lines in here or not. Actually, there's a water line right there, right here. And that's where, actually when we got there, the water was higher than that because it had just rained. It was almost all the way up to the top here. Since it was leaning forward and all the water was building up, it couldn't drain out of the back because it was leaning forward. And it was so heavy, we couldn't lift it up to drain the water. We had to stand there for about 2 hours with buckets just scooping out the water until we got it enough to where we could lift up the front end and drain it out of the back. So yeah, it's got all these plants. The plants, I've had it here under my cover and everything, so it doesn't get rained on anymore. All these plants are dead now, so they should be easy to kind of clean out and scoop out of here. The wood actually looks like it's in better condition than I thought it was, but it's all going to need to be replaced. The seats need to be replaced, which I'm actually sitting on a replacement seat that I got for it. Yeah, so this is going to be a hell of a project. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started cleaning it out. Maybe not today because it's raining and it's dark. Maybe tomorrow or something. I'll pick up, I'll start doing a cleanup. But while I'm doing that, I want everybody, you know, comment down below. What do you think I should do with this thing? Or what do you want to see on it? Do you want to see a full restoration series of videos where I do a little bit of work in every video and I just have a whole bunch of videos about it? Or do you want to see one video where it's all just like a time lapse of all the repair and then the finished product? Or do you want me to just skip all the bullshit and go straight to the finished product? Or should I just like get rid of it? Comment down below. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to try to get this thing up and running. So tell me what you think down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Real quick before I go, the little clip I was watching at the beginning is AO Fishing. If you follow the Googan Squad, Lojo, you should know who he is. He's always with Lojo. If you're not subscribed to him, go do it. You should be. It's a good channel. It's really taken off. And stuff like this is what I'm interested in. So check him out.